Peace to the planet. I go by the name of John Ikondja, aka the Curious Black Boy. This is the Juvenile Podcast. Welcome for man. It's been a while since we wanted this to happen, but hey, let me get into it. My guest today, man. It's yo. I don't know how to explain it. She is, thick problem. I've heard you say about yourself.
Okay.
Emvee K, thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You're doing good, and you're looking good, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so let's just get into things, man. Firstly, tell me, Emvee K. Like, how did you come about with the name?
It's a long story because it wasn't my first choice.
Oh.
When I started rapping, I was Queen V at first.
Queen V.
But it didn't make sense. It wasn't something different. But it was a time where MT was coming up.
Okay.
So I saw
So what year is this?
2015, 20, somewhere there. So when he dropped the song Roll Up, so I was like, damn, I think I can just be MV, but with a K on the side. Because I don't know, I just love MT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emvee K. V, which is Victorine, your real name.
Yeah.
Just just
my surname.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really like something like your middle name or something.
Nah.
All right, but when did you start with the whole music thing? When you want to start making music and all that?
Funny story. So I used to live with my dad, right? So my dad was a huge music fan, Bob Marley fan, all of that. But there was a time where I was watching Trace and I saw Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne rapping on a song called High School.
Okay.
I was just fascinated by
one.
how she was rapping, and I was like, oh my god. So I actually studied her lyrics.
Okay.
Then I was like, I think I can try and write my own stuff.
Okay.
So I started off trying, learning, even though it was bad.
Yeah.
Eventually I got it right.
So you're a Nicki fan?
I'm a Nicki fan for sure.
Till now. What's
Till
your favorite
now.
song by her currently?
I don't know if I can choose because there are a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually saw somebody posting today saying that if Nicki Minaj was to offer you like $1 million, and then you choose like her favorite song, like her best song that's worth $1 million, that you just like give to you, which one will it be?
Oh my god.
It's a tricky question.
It is.
I don't even know, man.
I also don't know. No, it's
All right.
crazy. I can't choose.
Okay, so you started making music, say,
Age of like 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, do you remember? You don't remember when you first met, don't you?
I don't remember. I don't know the.
Remember Cross Barman? There was a time, yeah. You're in the
Whoa!
pool. Yeah.
Oh my god! Whoa! Okay.
I thought
now
so.
I see.
I thought so.
Oh
So yeah, let me just break it down. Okay, so what happened is, I was with my boys, and then we were like in the big pool, the big pool like indoors.
Yeah.
And then we decided, let's go check out the tubs.
Oh shit!
And we went over there, and then I just wasn't paying attention. I went into the pool, and then I look at you. And then I got to realize that because I actually know you from your sister, Clarissa, yes. And because we went to school together, and she always used to talk about something And then I first greeted them like, okay, and I get like Emvee K.
Yeah.
And then you actually with your mom, yeah.
I was.
And I thought she was your sister.
Yeah, she's young, hey.
Man, she looks really young.
I know.
Yeah, but that's actually where you met, and I'm like, yeah, it's privilege. And then I spoke to Mo. Mo. Is a friend of mine as well who actually man.
That's my cousin.
Your cousin?
Yeah.
Man, you've got big family.
Or sisters.
You've got big family.
I know.
All right. So tell me, man. Okay, but tell us, now that you're speaking of your parents, how did you your parents take up the whole thing of you?
The rap thing.
Yeah, the whole rap thing.
Well, my mom and my dad are not together.
Okay.
So they're both married to other people.
Okay.
When I started the music thing, I was living with my dad.
All right.
But it wasn't something that I was, I made a way of. People didn't know. It was just something that it was just my own private thing.
Right.
So I started. My mom is very supportive. Honestly, when I moved my mom, she was supportive because it's like I was, growing up, I was rough. I was naughty. I was just ratchet, So I found something that at least, balanced me. Just made me just love something else.
Right.
Yeah, so they were really supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my dad, on the other hand, I don't know because I don't talk to him, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I actually even read an article that you did with the Namibian, I think, where you said that it's difficult you wanted to prove something about kids that don't have their father, like their fathers around.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to speak on that?
I've just just looking at everything that's happening. Africa, for me, Africa itself, or should I say black kids,
Right.
Black people normally grow up without fathers.
Yes.
A lot of kids grow up without
true.
fathers. So for me, it used to affect me, but I feel like I've such a strong, I don't know if it's character or spirit, or I just have so much strength that I don't let that get to me. I just look into the beauty of it and just focus. Yeah.
Wow, man. So like currently, you're not under any record label, yes?
No, I'm not.
How is it like being an independent artist? Like it must be hard.
It's
It must be hard.
Because you are funding everything. It's not like the label can come through and just back you up. You know, you gotta pay everybody, and everybody has to get paid. Exactly. So it's like you have to pay everybody. You don't get nothing as long as the product that comes out is of quality.
So how about the bookings? How do you handle all of that? You said you have a manager?
Yeah, we just recently started working together.
Oh.
The whole time I was managing myself, doing everything myself.
Sure.
Yeah. It's hard, but
I don't know, man. It must be hard, really.
It's very hard.
Okay. But then how do you just do all of that, man? How did you handle all of that? Like, you put out a record. Actually, just explain the whole process when you make a song until you release the product. How do you do all of that?
How do I start writing or something?
Yeah.
Well, I have a producer called Mr. Glo.
Oh, yeah.
We have been working together for a long time. I cannot really tell since when. So he always has my back. I don't know, man. I don't know. In the studio, I go in with a certain mindset.
Okay.
But when we start working, it just changes. So whatever the instrumental makes me feel is what I write. So once I write, I do everything that I have to do. Once I know that everything is perfect and ready for release, then I start with a promotion, posting things on social media, just trying to build up momentum for the project. And then we see what people want.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you like you spoke about Mr. Glo.
Yeah.
You spoke about him also boosting your confidence at the time. How did you do that?
If you're with your producer,
right,
they hear everything.
Yes.
Whatever you're writing about, because they mixing the song, so they're hearing every single word and trying to understand. So for me, he always asks me like, what do you mean by this? What's that? And I have to explain to him, this is what happened. This is this. This is that. This is that. So he knows more of me than I would say my parents, my family knows of. Oh. Yeah, because he hears it in the music.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how involved are you in the whole process of the beat making process? Do you also get to say, hey, I want some drums here, some stuff there?
We literally sit together and sit by him, and we go listen to this. I'm like, I want this sound. We had to go to YouTube so he can get what sound I'm looking for. It's a long process, but we get it done.
How many people would you be with just in that
in the
whole
studio?
Process? Yeah,
it's just him and I.
Oh,
most of the time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think that should be easy. So he just agrees with everything that you...
No.
Yeah?
Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, so he comes in and he just sometimes he doesn't listen to me, so he just does his own thing. Then I'm like, oh, that actually sounds good. So I think he understands me. Sometimes I can get a little bit crazy,
What's your style of music though? Like if
My
you
style of
just
music.
how would you describe your style of music?
I think it's everywhere.
I mean, it's obviously hip hop. That's
Yeah,
what
I am
you're more leaning
known
towards.
for. Yeah.
Right?
But even now, the project that's done now, that's gonna be released soon. I think it's everything. I don't want to box myself into a certain category, but I can be known for this. But I don't want to just be stuck on that. I am a rapper. I do rap, but I rap on different genres. I just dropped that my piano track with Phatboi Luthor.
Yeah.
It's different. I can do everything.
Why do you want to do everything? It's because I asked this because there are so many artists now who got to fall because of trying to do other genres. People, and they're the public. There's this thing going on in South Africa actually. Reason, the rapper, who recently just changed his whole genre. He's not hip hop anymore. Actually, even changed his name. So he's singing I'm a piano now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, people are actually making fun of him, and so Kes Ponye was also laughing at him and stuff for some reason, and
Yeah, people are also coming for Kaz, because
Exactly.
he jumped on my piano, but nobody's coming for Ricky.
True.
Ricky is doing my piano too,
Ricky
so
as
why should
well.
we
I almost
look
forgot,
past
man.
that? That's what I was thinking of yesterday, because...
Okay. So we're going to take a quick break and then we'll come back after this. Yeah, this is a Juvenile Podcast. Welcome back to the podcast and chill right here on Juvenile. And yeah, man, I'm sitting here with the beautiful and talented Emvee K. Yeah, okay, so now let's continue, man. We were talking about, artists that are jumping onto different genres and the downside of that. So have you ever considered, like, what was your plan initially before jumping onto all this kind of things? Did you just want to focus on hip hop, or do you just decided, because the industry is not, like, it's lacking a bit here and there in some genres, then you just said, let me try this, let me try that? What was your plan?
When I went into the studio, it wasn't a thing of, this is not in the industry, so I have to try this out. I worked on what I liked. Yeah, every single song that's on the project is what I liked, not because of what the outside people are telling me.
Yeah.
Certain instrumentals I got from certain producers.
Okay.
I was just in studio and I was like, yo, I can jump on that, I can work with that. They gave it to me. So it's not like what outside people are saying. Yeah. Yes, I have recorded the songs and I'll put them out. I'll put one track out here and see how the public responds and put another one. Then from there, that's when I choose. Yeah.
Who are you close with in the industry? Like, in terms of different artists that that you kind of get to contact, like to talk to, and maybe like even speak about songs or whatever. Who are you really close to?
Close to like close.
Yeah,
like
close. Your bra or somebody that's famous.
The one person that I can say, I would say Mega.
Mega?
Yeah, out of the whole industry.
Speaking of Mega, you remember you did a song with him, Body Bags?
Yeah.
Who are you beefing on that song?
Oh my God. Did you listen to the lyrics?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I'm like, somebody is being shot at in this one. I really felt like some shots were being, because he said you're a thick problem, you can even ask Spooza.
Oh my God.
And now I know Spooza has blood with Mega, right? And
but that was released when they were good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was released when they were good.
Okay.
So you can make sense of it, whatever you take.
Okay, but still, who are you beefing though? Who are the shots?
There's like a couple of people in the industry that take me for a boost. So I was just like, come on now, if the shoe fits, it's for you.
And speaking of that, you also did an interview on people who like hate and discouragement being like a difficulty in the industry. How did you deal with that?
At the beginning, it used to get to me so much. I don't know. It just used to get to me a lot because I didn't understand why, But then later on, you just start to, sometimes you have what people don't have. Sometimes you are, what people want to be. And I just had to remind myself that I'm that bitch. Now I'm just like, if you hate on me, it's cool.
Okay. So was it you that hated, or is it your music?
No, I don't hate.
No, like people that kind of showed hate towards you. Like, was it the music they hated?
Yeah, in the industry, obviously.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
It's crazy.
So you're like, you just decided to just ignore that and just continue.
I'm not gonna go off on social media with you back and forth. It's either we do it in the music or we meet somewhere.
Okay.
Period.
All right. So tell me about your album.
It's an EP.
Bougie Craft.
Oh,
Bougie Craft. Let's start on Bougie
Craft.
Craft. It's a mixtape, actually. Yeah. My apologies. Okay, so how did you do that? Like, when did you decide to create all those tracks, and how did you just go about the whole process?
Bougie Craft. I don't like talking about Bougie Craft.
Why not?
Because my new project is better than that. So
I know.
I was just fuck, what the hell is this?
But come on. How can you not speak about Bougie Craft?
Let's talk about Bougie Craft. Bougie Craft.
Yeah.
It was a couple of songs that I had in the studio with Mr Glo.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, you need to drop a project. You need to drop a body of work. So, we came up with the songs, recorded.
So he produced the whole thing?
he mixed and mastered it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we did all of that, and Bujikraft happened. But it's not. I can't say it's one of my proudest projects. But I can say 1941, the one that's dropping now, is definitely one of like my proudest projects.
When is it dropping? 1941.
Hopefully next month or
Next
in
month.
September.
Okay.
But yeah, hopefully next month.
Well, who are we expecting? I want you to tell me everything. Tell me.
I mean,
who's on it?
I name
Who are
dropped
we
somebody on my last interview. Slicker T is on it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, Slicker T is on. That's all I can say for now.
Ah, man.
Slicker
wait.
T is on it. Plus, everybody knows that Wycliffe.
Yeah.
It's also on it.
Wycliffe?
Wycliffe.
Which Wycliffe are we talking about?
The Namibian Wycliffe.
Oh, the Namibian Wycliffe.
Yeah,
I mean, Wycliffe. The only Wycliffe I know is like the international Wycliffe.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
okay.
and
Okay.
Fatboi Luthor himself
Okay.
as well.
Okay. So let's jump on to the EP you just dropped with Phatboi Luthor. How did you go about creating the song?
That song. Look, when you're trying to do a project, you have like a list of people you want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
So Fatboi Luthor wasn't on my list personally. So I was going to hang out at the studio. I wasn't recording. I just went to hang out. So Fatboi Luthor was there. He had to work with Mr Glo on a song,
Alright.
but something happened and they couldn't work on it. So Mr Glo and I were listening to music, and he was like, "No, he feels like he wants to make an amapiano beat." So we were making the beat. Everybody, Fatboi Luthor and his boys were there, and he was like, "Yo, you wanna jump on this song? Then we put it on your project." I was like, "Okay." It just happened organically.
Okay, so but then, do you like take a now that you guys dropped this, how are you guys going to like? Do you speak about finances on this kind of things and all that, like
Finances, like how?
say if it's to make hits, if it's to really become a big hit,
Yeah.
and you guys are supposed to perform and stuff like that. Who owns the song actually at the end of the
It's
day?
my song.
It's your song.
I own the masters to it.
You own the masters.
Yeah.
Man, I don't understand how like the music industry actually works. This is like the aim of the whole podcasting. I wanna really
it's
get
a
to
lot.
understand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but do you feel like hip hop is dying in Namibia?
Dying.
Yeah.
I don't think it's dying. I just feel like Namibians don't listen to hip hop music. Personally, I don't feel like it has space, but I don't feel like the space is given attention.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you just don't know, man. Like, it's not actually even going anywhere, to be honest. Like, this is me saying it's not going anywhere because it's not really like reaching international standard. I don't know why, and it's actually like, all artists in general.
What do you mean? What do you mean by all artists in general?
Like, I think like just to get that international recognition,
we're not getting it.
yeah, man.
But
it's not
but if you heard like Namibian rapper music,
yeah,
have
I
you
did.
listened to
I did.
Kevo Maro? Have you listened to Mega? Have you listened to myself?
No. Okay, I did listen to you. I didn't listen to the other artists you mentioned.
You should listen to there are a lot of people and their music is like it's international status. Just it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just that if Namibians, if us in the industry could support each other, we would go far. But we don't support each other. We don't like to work with each other. There's so many groups that have formed. Everything was first okay when we all started. But, people started forming groups and cliques and beef started growing there. Now people are talking about another person in that group and stuff. That's why I'm not in any group. I'm just on my own because I know how things go. Yeah.
But somebody did try to involve you into something. Right?
That's why I'm on my own, because clearly a lot has happened. A lot of, I could say, male rappers or male just artists in the industry in general like to disrespect me or women in
true.
general,
True.
So for me, it's like I would forgive you,
Alright.
but at a point I have to, say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll continue on that exactly after this short break, man. Yeah, it's the Juvenile Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you are subscribing. Let's make sure you're getting those likes up. And yeah, man, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Juvenile Podcast with your host, John Ikondja, a.k.a. the Curious Black Boy. And I'm again with the, should I say it again?
Yeah, of
the
course.
thick problem.
Yes.
Yeah. Emvee K, man, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, we were talking about the hate and discouragement, in the music industry.
Yeah.
So yeah, you say that there are people who are trying to like put you into groups, like so that you can say like, yeah. Well, I actually want to ask this first and foremost.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is true, but I want you to kind of help me on this. It said that female artists are at most like in danger when it comes to wanting to pursue their music careers, because they get to meet people like, yeah, you have to sleep with me and then I can kind of boost your career, and then I can probably like fund your career or something like that.
Yeah.
Did you ever experience that?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah, like a lot of times. I experience it probably every day.
Every day?
Yeah, it's...
But okay, just explain how like a whole process goes. Okay, this guy comes to you. How do they actually get to meet you in the first place?
I mean, sometimes the studios are always full packed,
Right.
everybody's there. And I don't know, it just gets to a point where it's just you and the person, or the person comes to you, or, it's just awkward. It just happens.
And who are these people? Like artists as well?
Yeah. Artists as well. Just people with money, or people that look like they have money, or people with social status that, that you...
So it's one of the celebrities in this.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
who is it?
Oh, no, I cannot name drop. You can't do that to me.
Come on, man. Just
No.
give us at least give us a hint. Okay, we'll talk after. She'll tell me after, behind the cameras.
Maybe.
Yeah, come on. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, how bad is it? How bad is it?
It's bad, bro. It's because that's just not the only thing that, we experience. People, I don't know, man. I don't know why people always think that the only way to get, me somewhere is if you get down there by me or whatever. I can't make sense of it. It pisses me off. I actually almost fought somebody because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No women came to you for the same thing?
No.
Or just guys?
It's those guys, yeah.
It's just that gender. Yeah, that gender.
Your gender. Control.
All right. Okay. But okay, how much do you make as an artist?
What do you mean? Like through music, performances?
Yeah. Like all in all.
I make enough. Enough to support my career.
Okay, say for instance you're booked for a show. How much do you charge for a show?
It depends.
Depends?
It depends.
Why should it depend?
It depends.
So
there are club gigs.
Okay.
And then, sometimes it's probably, somebody thinks like, I'm on a budget, but I don't work with that anymore. Sometimes it's actually really a big show and you're like...
COVID prices.
Nah, I don't take COVID prices. I declined so many shows during COVID.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to get paid peanuts.
And speaking of COVID, how did it actually affect your, this whole time of making music and all that? What have you learned?
I can say from last year, when the thing really hit, I was going through something. I don't know what it was, but I was actually just forced to face my demons and everything that I've been, hiding, because I've just been working all the time. I had to face that. And it was at a point where I was about to quit making music. Because I was because it was the hate that I was getting as well. Just the disrespect and just but my music is not going where I want it to go. It was all of that.
Explain what you mean by your music is not going where you want to go.
It was just not at the level I wanted it to be at. So I can say, but with
in terms of distribution though, or in terms of
I can say in
production process
in general.
Okay, in general,
just everywhere.
All right.
So I went through that. I don't know. I just came out of it. I'm not depressed anymore. I don't feel like that. I'm not worthy of it anymore. So those particular songs on my project were the ones that actually pushed me to continue making music. Yeah. So that's why it's close to my heart.
What keeps you what encourages you to write the next song? Do you write the first song and then you just want to go again? What makes you do that?
I don't know. It's the vibe. It's just my spirit. I work with my spirit a lot, my energy.
Spirit.
Yeah, how I feel. If I don't feel like I'm in that position to write, I'm not gonna write. The whole of last year I didn't write music. I only dropped one song. I wasn't really in that space. So I work with how I feel, because I feel like the energy you put out, it's what people take in.
That's true.
Yeah.
And now there's this thing also about artists, man, just making one song and then they disappear. That's why I actually asked a specific question. And also artists only making a song, say for the Namas, and then if they're not nominated, they want to do again for the next awards, and then only if they win an award, and then that's it. Do you make music for the numbers as well? Only?
No, I don't make music for like people to judge and say it's worthy of nomination. I make music for my girls, my baddies. I want people to feel good when they listen to my music. That's what I focus on more.
Do you feel like you're different, perhaps, like in your music and off when you're not making music? Like, say, on social status, perhaps.
Yeah,
Do you feel like there's a difference between those two people?
Yeah.
Between Victorine and
Emvee
K?
For sure.
Yeah.
When I'm on stage, I'm different. But when I'm off stage, I'm reserved. And you're like, yo, what happened to all the energy that was on the stage?
Yeah, and all the cussing and
Because once I'm off, I'm just chilled. Yeah.
Okay. Man. So talk to us about, if you are to collaborate with any artist, who would it be?
Internationally,
locally? Let's start with internationally. Okay, let's start with locally.
Locally. Oh, okay. No, let's start with internationally.
No.
Because locally, I'll have to sit and think. Who do I want to work with locally? Oh my God.
Come on.
I don't know.
Nicki Minaj. Not even Nicki Minaj?
No, wait. You said locally.
Okay, let's start locally, yeah.
In our country. Yeah. Locally, who would I want to work with? I want to work with, not just somebody with my type of energy, but also just something different.
Exit?
No, not Exit. Yeah.
Samuel Ngozi?
What?
I'm just dropping artists. I'm not like I have any
I don't know.
But is it like a male or like a female artist?
No, there's a female artist. There's like, I think the girls. There's Muhudi. Do you know who Muhudi is?
No.
You should check these people out.
Where will I get all this, man?
I will send you.
Okay.
Their things. Right. But I don't think she like does music like that. But she always posts like videos of her singing. I want to work with Muhudi. I want to work with Shana. She's also a Namibian artist. She sings.
Okay, I think I've heard of Shana.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to work with DJ Dreas.
DJ Dreas.
Yeah, but
a lot of DJs in this country.
Yeah, was just never the right time.
But now, speaking of DJs, I don't know why people actually just get to do this thing or make it sound like you're a DJ but you still sing, but then you like DJ, like as you are the DJ, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Did you ever cross your mind to think about why these guys want to be singing and DJing at the same time, being called
because
DJ?
It's different. You can be a DJ, just DJing, mixing other people's songs. And eventually you want to do your, mix your own songs.
Yeah.
When you are, out there or something. Just like Spuza. Spuza is now doing his own thing. That's how it's supposed to be, actually. You have to evolve. You are an artist, just don't box yourself.
You're still an independent artist, you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Did any record label approach you to want to sign you?
I had a couple, but I don't know. At this point, I feel like in this time of age, if you have dived into the industry really well, you will know that you don't really need a label like that.
Why?
Because your label is different. It also depends on what deal you sign, and it also depends on how much knowledge you have of the industry. Yeah. So if you don't have that much knowledge, people just think that when a label comes, you just sign, and then you're just under them. But they don't know that sometimes you need to get a paid record. You must get paid, let's say 40.
You have to read the contract.
40 million, 40 million is all yours, and you have to pay that back within 5 years or whatever.
You have to pay it back?
Yeah, meaning that they'll tell you, okay, with us, you have to do 6 or 7 albums or something like that, So imagine you have to pay all of that back with interest.
Yo.
Imagine.
So you have get 40 million, you have to pay 50 million back. Okay, now, why did you decline the offers you got from the record labels?
I declined because I feel like some people think I'm stupid. Some people think because I'm a female, I don't know what I'm doing. So I read these things and I know I know what I want from a label if I'm to sign any. But for as long as those needs are not met, I will not sign.
Needs like what? What sort of needs?
Just specifics.
Specifics, explain.
I can't. Because
why not?
That's between me and whoever.
I mean, we're trying to get you a label that understands you.
But I'm not trying to get a label.
Really?
No.
So how long do you want to go independent?
I can go independent my whole life.
Sure. Oh man, okay, but you actually even mentioned that it's hard.
It's hard, but it's better to be in control of your own career than if someone else tell you when to drop or what to drop. Yeah.
And then, so explain how you're gonna like fund it.
I find myself.
How do you like fund it, like yourself?
I work.
Oh, you have a job.
Yeah, I get the money, then I invest.
Then you save up and then you invest in that.
Yeah.
All right, man. But then now, quickly, just lastly, there's a question I actually wanted to ask. I don't know why it slipped my mind.
Okay.
But quickly, tell me about the vaccine or like the whole COVID thing. You never had COVID, right?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay, oh man, it's the sanitizer.
Why? I don't think I had COVID. Even if I had, I don't think it was that bad.
Even if you had, wait, are you telling us that you actually really had or not?
I think I had it, but I didn't know.
Oh, okay. So what's the whole take? Like, do you think people should get the vaccine though?
I mean, personally, I don't want to get the vaccine because there's just so much drama around it. So I'm looking at like, is it really worth it? Is it real? Is it? I don't know.
Exactly, man. I honestly feel the same. Honestly, there's a lot of whole lot of misinformation going on.
And you can see how the media is trying to cover it up. I mean, if you're smart enough, I feel like people are just following the crowd at this point.
It's true.
Yeah.
And now it's like people need to reach the herd immunity of, people, a certain amount of people need to get vaccinated, and then that's how we can go back to living normal lives and all that. Yeah, but then let's take a quick break and then we'll be back with more from here. It's the Juvenile Podcast. Stay cool. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Juvenile Podcast and Chill with your host, John Ikondja, aka the Curious Black Boy, and I'm here with Emvee K. Thank you so much. Okay, we were just talking off camera quickly, relationships, man. Like, what's your status? Is homegirl taken already? It's possible.
I've been single for 6 years, and I've been celibate for like a year. I made 1 year yesterday of celibacy.
Wow. Why though?
Why what?
Why decide to stay single for 6 years?
It was by choice. I don't know.
So you really didn't even meet somebody that you really liked and
I mean, I've spoken to a couple of people, but it's not what I want.
They just never gave you the vibe.
It's just not what I want. I mean, I know what I want now. Okay. I'm not gonna just settle. Yeah.
All right. So, but you almost got into one.
No.
What's your type?
What's my type? I like hood niggas.
Hood niggas.
Not like hood niggas that are disrespectful, but I just like, I don't know how to say. I like
a guy that has that gangster vibe.
Yeah, I like a guy that's street smart.
Why do all the girls just want bad guys?
No. I didn't say I like a bad guy. I said I like a hood dude. Like, this is street smart. That knows how to stand up for themselves. And for me as well. That just has that, I don't know.
So that's sexy for you.
I mean, not sexy. It's just what I like.
Okay, so you said you've been talking to people. Some of the people are that you've been talking to from the industries. Perhaps.
Yeah, I'm trying to date outside the industry.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like in the industry, just get recycled.
Come on, you probably could get yourself like a Cardi B, Offset type of vibe going on.
I mean, it's what I want, but
is it really what you want?
Yeah, I want somebody that's like, we just either you're
click
above
on
me
the
or
same
creative.
Okay. Oh man, I wonder what that would be like. No way.
But I'm open to anything else. I'm just not focused on that.
Man, 6 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
It is. But it was worth it.
Worth it?
Yeah.
So you don't miss having somebody?
I mean, sometimes. But then I come back to my senses and I'm like, they don't deserve it.
Sometimes you just call somebody. Come over.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I call somebody.
Do you?
To come over? For what?
I mean, just to give you company and hold you.
Nah.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just hard to let somebody into my space now. I've forgotten how it is to be in a relationship. Because I'm just,
Do you know they actually say that? They say, sorry to cut you off, by the way.
Yeah.
They say that, the longer you stay single, then you kind of also, the longer it will take for you to get into one. into a relationship?
I guess.
Is that why you probably are like single for a long time, because you probably are finding it difficult to get into?
I don't find it difficult. I don't know. It like then I used to just I don't know. I was just not who I am now. I was different. I just went for whatever. But now it's just there's a lot of things that come into play now.
So it's somebody you're talking to right now?
No.
No?
I'm not talking to nobody.
Somebody that's trying to smash?
Always.
Always?
Yeah.
But you did?
No.
Why not?
I just can't give myself up like that.
Not interested.
Like the reason why I decided to go celibate is because I don't know. I just wanted to cleanse my spirit, my vagina, just everything, you know. So whoever comes my way and we're vibing, you know, you can have it.
1 year celibate. I don't know, man.
What? You should try it. You should try it.
No.
It's a refreshing thing.
How is it refreshing? I don't understand the whole thing, honestly.
You don't masturbate. You don't have sex.
But what does it help you with?
It just helps you be in touch with yourself more. Learn how you learn self-control. Yeah.
You read? You seem like you've like. Where did you get this whole idea from? You read a lot?
I don't like to read, but I like to listen. Yeah.
What do you listen to?
I watch a lot of like Red Table Talks.
Oh.
You know, makes you think.
TED Talks and all that.
Yeah.
Wow, man. So wait, okay, tell us about the high school you went to. Which high school did you go to?
I went to 3 different high schools. I went to Hatias, and then I left Hatias. Then I went to Ocho High School. Then I left Ocho High School. Then I went to Rocky Crest High School.
Why? Why did you move so much? It's because
Hatias was like it's a good school, but I experienced a lot of like, should I say bullying?
Hatias is a private school?
No.
It's a public school, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I was dealing with this dude at the time at Hatias. So it's like,
It's always a dude.
Yeah. So it's like.
It's always going to be
all
a
the
dude.
girls want him, but I was dealing with him and everybody knew. But now, because when all the girls want you get a big head and shit.
Yeah.
So the guy got that and he was like, I don't know, girls just didn't like me in particular. And I didn't know how to handle that. I didn't know how to handle the hate. The teasing, all of that. So I just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave.
You're gonna leave because of a dude.
I'm gonna leave
your
the
education.
Whole city.
Oh,
I went to, and I was going to grade 10 then, but I knew if I stayed at Hatias, I would fail. So I had to make the decision of going outside the city.
Hey, the boys are confusing the girls, man.
Oh, they confuse
Making
me,
the girls move from schools and shit.
They confuse me a lot.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you moved to the next school?
I moved to Ocho High School for grade 10.
Yeah,
I did grade 10. I passed it. Then I came this side. But then we were moving from where we were. We were moving to Rocky Crest. So my mom was like...
Okay.
And my younger brother started grade 1. And my younger sister started high school. So it was like she can't drive to 3 different schools. So my sister and I went to Rocky Crest High School. We just walked there. And my mother would drive my brother to school.
You speak of so many siblings, man. How many siblings do you have?
From my mom's side, I have 2. From my dad's side, I don't know. There are a lot.
There are a lot.
Yeah.
And how's your relationship with them?
I mean, I live with my siblings from my mom's side, my brother and sister.
You're the two of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other ones, I don't really talk to like that. But when we see each other, it's vibes.
So, Clarissa is from your dad's side?
Clarissa and I don't share a mother or a father. My dad and her mom were in a relationship when we were younger. So I used to live with her mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just call each other sister.
I noticed. I'm like...
Didn't make sense.
Didn't make sense, honestly. It didn't. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. And then from Ocho, you said you came to?
I came to Rocky Crest High School.
Rocky Crest.
Yeah.
Then that's it.
And then I finished there.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it like after you finished? Like, what was your plan after finishing high school?
I didn't have a plan. I was one of those people who would just... Because I just wanted to do music, but in this country, you just can't do music.
Yes, exactly.
But I didn't know what else to do. But all I knew that I liked entertainment. So I went to College of the Arts. Now I'm studying radio production.
Oh,
Second
College
year
of the
now.
Arts.
Yeah.
Ah, how's that going for you?
It's good. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
You're trying to get into... Okay, because I actually I was also going to ask you about, the whole radio career. Because I saw on your YouTube page you were interviewing Waters.
Yeah.
That's the only interview you did?
I interviewed Showtime. I interviewed Kuro Milton. I interviewed Julieta. and then I interviewed Waters. Yeah.
So you also wanted to get into like something like that?
No, I just feel like sometimes if I want to do something just to experience it, I would do it.
You should have to
just
do
to
it,
see how, if I like it.
It's a good spirit.
Yeah.
So what did you learn from all like interviewing all these people?
I just learned a lot about them. Yeah.
They told you secrets?
Not necessarily, but I try to get some out of them. But that was it.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right. Tell me about, your whole career. How it's like looking, how it's generally looking now. Like, how would you say it's looking right now?
Now, I think at this point, I'm kind of becoming the artist I've always wanted to become. Because I see a gap. There's no bad bitch in the industry.
But from when you started until now?
Until now.
Wait, what? Lioness?
Lioness is a bad bitch, but I'm talking about bad bitch, Nicki vibes. Lioness is more of like...
But did you see the other music video she did though?
Which one?
What's the song? I forgot the song.
Which song?
The song where she's like stripping and, doing the things. It's actually a nice song.
The recent one. Is it like about piano vibes?
No, it's like more like a hip hop type of vibe.
Which one?
I think she also like did it like on a couch thingy.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Lioness is dope.
She's dope
as fuck. Yeah,
and she's a doctor.
Fascinating. Imagine.
You actually also said you're working currently, right?
The what?
You're working currently?
Yeah.
So how do you balance between your work and music?
I make time for whatever. The thing is, I work differently. Some artists will spend, the whole night in studio, still 6 a.m. I'm not that type. If I'm booked for Friday or Saturday, from this time to that time I go do it. I cannot do that.
Your boss says what?
No, it depends. It depends if I'm working on the day. Yeah.
What type of jobs do you do anyway?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
We'll find out. She'll text me the address.
I'll text you.
Anyways, okay. So you have an 8 to 5. Okay, you said no. Let's run it back to you say you want to be the bad bitch in the industry. So you say it like
I don't want to. I think I am. I think
you are.
I'm getting there. Yeah.
What else do you need to do for you to get there?
Just be myself. Yeah.
Man. I think like people do you think you're trying to scare people in the industry?
Am I trying to scare people?
Yeah, by being that.
I don't think it's a thing of scaring people. I feel like a lot of people are not who
they are.
I feel like if you are yourself, I feel like it does, you do make people shake a little bit because you are comfortable within yourself. And I've seen it, so I'm just like, okay.
And it's actually dangerous, yeah?
It's dangerous, especially if you know that you are who you think you are.
Okay.
It's very dangerous.
We're going to take a short break and then we'll come back and talk about social media.
Okay.
All right, yeah, it's Juvenile Podcast and Chill right here. I'm chilling with Emvee K. Thank you so much for tuning in and, watching and clicking and subscribing and liking and sharing and everything else. So we'll be right back. Peace. Welcome back to the Juvenile Podcast and Chill right here on, whatever social platform you're watching it from. And with Emvee K, when we were talking about some great stuff, man, I've learned so much so far already. And so I just wanted to talk about, social media. How do so how many followers you got on social media?
I don't know, maybe like 9,000 or something.
So you do look.
I mean, I looked.
Yeah. Okay, and how do you use your social media to influence your music?
I don't know. Social media is big now. You can promote anything on social media at this point.
That's true.
So, social media is my go-to for everything. Mostly my music. So yeah.
Do you think like your followers are active? Like they really are there, like supporting you and that?
Yeah, because I've seen that. Because as I said last year, I didn't release any music. So when I announced that I was releasing something, everybody was like back on board. It's like people were just waiting. Yeah. So I got to see that. I was like, oh, some people are really waiting for me to drop something. Okay.
And most of them are Namibians, right? Or most of all your followers?
Yeah, like from Namibia, South Africa, some other places. Yeah.
Were you also going to loot?
No, I don't feel like our country can recover from that.
Yeah?
No.
Oh man, we're gonna suffer hard.
Yeah, we won't recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, oh man, if this guy is actually like, is it? Because I didn't believe it was going to happen. And then,
Yeah.
like with this whole cop situation, there was actually even a helicopter flying over here. And I'm like, wait, what? Is it really possible?
But I heard that they were trying to trick the whatever, the police officers so they can open the bars up in the hood. That's what I heard. But I don't know if it's true.
Smart.
Because all the police officers went that side.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Man, I saw Groove Mall all camouflaged now. Well, that's really smart.
I saw
eh?
on Twitter they were like, oh, the police officers fell for it. Now the bars in the hood are open. But I don't know how much of it is true.
So you also on Twitter?
Yeah.
What's it like being on Twitter? I'm not on Twitter. I don't know. Man.
Twitter is, it's okay.
It's okay.
Twitter doesn't have emotions,
It does.
For who?
For some
Do
people.
you think they're going to be like, I can't tweet this. You'll feel bad. They don't give a shit. They're going to tell you what's up.
No, man. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know when I'm going to join Twitter, though.
You don't know. You should.
I
You have a
just don't
podcast now. You should. You have to
Yeah,
engage.
I probably should, but just for marketing purposes and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So let's come back to the song, Phatboi Luthor.
Yeah.
Mark
Ndikasi.
I'm just thinking of the chorus, Mark Loss. All right. Okay. So how do you plan on distributing that song?
I've sent a couple of emails to some people. There's actually somebody that wants to jump with the remix, but I cannot say who it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Somebody big.
Of course. But anyways,
Probably Exit.
What the hell?
I don't know. I don't know why this guy is just in my head.
No, it's not Exit. The person is not from Namibia.
Why not? Oh, it's not from Namibia.
Yeah.
But it's probably house artist.
I don't know.
I'm a piano.
I don't know.
Guess when your waist.
I don't know. I can't say. I don't want to say anything at this point.
Okay.
We'll have to see how it. I don't want to jinx it.
Why not? Come on, just give us.
No, people like to hate when you tell them this is what's gonna happen. Then all of a sudden, people watch this, and then their bad energy just kills the whole thing. I'll keep this to myself.
You give us the dog and Diamond Platinum's kind of vibe.
No.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that in the first place?
I know. I don't. I just feel like that wasn't okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just not okay. I don't want to mention names.
But yeah, man, like, how if you were the dog, how would you approach that? Like that whole thing.
I mean, it's different.
Actually, now that actually backfired afterwards. What
Did it backfire on who?
No, like I mean, you just saw how it made him look at the end of the day. Made him look like he was careless towards the thing, and it made him look bad.
Well, the dog.
Yeah, because people were like, yeah.
I mean, it's
because at the first place they saw they made it look like, okay, the guy stole his song, and I mean I don't understand what they meant by that, because he did the song, he did a music video, and then the dog wasn't in it, and then like people didn't know. People were actually insulting the guy like on his Instagram.
But whose song was it? Wasn't it the dog song?
I thought, isn't it his song? Like, I
mean,
thought he said he made the beat and all that.
I don't know.
Well, okay, but now afterwards, because nobody actually knew at the end of the day. Well, how would you have done it?
I mean, if it's my song, it's my song. I don't work with, even if you're like a big artist, I can't work with someone that our energies don't vibe, or I don't have a relationship with, because they're not going to push the song the same way I'm going to push the song.
So you'd never make a song with the dog?
We don't know each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, if we meet and the energies are good and then we agree on it and we we can do it, then we will do it. I've never worked with somebody I don't like. And I don't think I will. I work with energy and spirit. Yeah.
Man, what type of energy does somebody have? Like,
sometimes, just that natural vibe. Like Fatboi and I, it was just a vibe. We're just like, we just
Fatboi is actually doing good, hey? I like his
Fatboi
music.
I feel like this is Fatboi's year.
It is.
It is, yeah.
He hasn't done it. Like, he didn't make an album, right? He didn't?
I think he has an album.
He did.
I don't know if it's called Royal
I should
Cartel
really
or something.
I should really get onto.
You should get onto it, man. There's a lot going on.
I'm not on Namibian music. I don't know why. Not because I don't like it. It's just like I feel like somehow I need to be hooked to it.
You should. There's also a guy called Riz. I don't know if you know him.
No.
Who's got Riz. You should listen to his music. It's dope.
Hip hop as well.
He's a rapper, yeah.
I should, man. But yeah, the song, like Fatboi is really doing good. And I mean, I don't know. he did a song with an international artist. It's South African art.
Which
Who
song?
did a song with the other guy? The South African guy, the South Cape Town rapper guy.
Oh, Mega.
Is it Mega?
Youngsta CBT.
Yeah, Youngsta CBT.
Yeah, it was Mega.
Megan, eh?
Yeah.
Man.
But respect.
Yeah,
that song.
respect.
Yeah, it was Mega.
Yes. Like, did you ever try to like find out how you can kind of
Work with them.
work with artists from South Africa, like from to the nearest?
I mean, remember these people were signed to a label, right? So
Yeah,
the label
the-
made that happen. It's not easy in my
So it's the
position.
label that has to come.
I mean, no, with them, that's what happened. But with me, it's, I don't know how it's going to happen, but however it happens, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, if you were, say, for instance, like now you saying that you're an independent artist, how would you approach that? Would you go there by yourself or your manager would do that?
I feel like at this point, I'm still in that position of, I still want to make sure that everything is good by myself. I still have to learn to trust my manager with like everything fully, because I'm so used to making sure that everything is okay, or everything is. I feel like I will do it myself. Yeah.
Man, man, you're gonna have to work, man.
I don't mind.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about like what would you do if the artist like you wanted to feature us, like ask you a lot of money?
That's the thing. You should know. That's why I'm saying that. I work with vibes. I'm not gonna go to you and say I want you on a song. How much are you charging? I don't work with that. It depends. It just depends on the vibe, the energy, everything.
It's gonna be hard. Trust
It's
me.
gonna be
again.
hard, yeah.
It's gonna be hard. All right. So, man, tell us what your next album is gonna be.
I'm dropping an EP titled 1941.
What happened in 1941?
Okay, 1941 is the year my grandmother was born. She was born the 10th of August, 1941. Yeah, but
Okay.
she's no longer with us. But yeah, she raised me growing up, and she's always taught me how to be kind. Just be yourself. Be kind to everybody. That's one word that I always teach. She always taught me how to be kind. And when I was going through my depression state and everything, I feel like she's my guardian angel because I was just thinking of her the whole time. Like a thing of don't give up, just push. So I was just like, okay, let me just dedicate this to her. And there is a song on the project with Slikati.
Yeah.
It's called Oreto Veni. I'm also from Chivirongo. And
Oh, you hit Retro.
I'm Herero Bambu.
Herero
Yeah,
Bambu.
so I'm from Ochivarongo, and
Okay.
Ochivarongo is also called Oreto Veni. So it's dedicated to my hometown, just how I grew up and everything.
No, they'll be happy.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
should.
Will you ever do a song with One Blood?
I
Wait,
would
actually,
love
first of all,
to.
you love to?
Yeah, I feel like it would be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would, man. And how about making Ovirisha music? Will you ever step into that? Or maybe like more towards what One Blood is trying to do, the house Ovirisha kind of
I
vibe?
don't know, man. I've never thought of it.
Why not?
Never
Like-
slipped my mind.
But I mean, you said you wanted to try different genres and all.
I can try different genres, what I like though.
Oh, you don't like Ovirisha?
No, I didn't say I don't
You know
like
what I'm
it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it happens, it happens,
Yeah?
Yeah, this divine timing, I guess.
Oh, it's actually, One Blood is making moves, man.
It is.
And I heard they charge, like, when you say, this thing of you mention somebody's name in the song, and then somebody told me, like, people charge them for that.
For what?
For,
Mentioning
giving a
someone's
shout
name
out.
in a song?
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I actually heard this girl I met with, like, one day. We were listening to that song. Like, this other song of, like, made by them. They say, like, yeah, these guys get paid for this. I'm like, really? I wonder
I
if
never
it's
heard
true.
that. I thought you could just mention whoever you want in the song.
Exactly, you could.
Then I feel like I have to be charged a lot because I have a lot of name drops in my songs.
Hey, man, put it out there. You
Oh
never
my
know.
God.
You never know. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So, man, it's been great. Thank you so much for coming through,
Thank you for having me.
for making the time to talk about stuff. We're definitely going to want to have you on, and then we can kind of dive into the projects you're working on and everything else that's going through your life, It's been great, man.
Thank
I
you.
want you to do something. Before you actually end,
Yeah.
let's play a little game.
A game.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be scared. It's something simple, man.
Alright.
I just want you to give, I want you to, I'm going to give you a choice. 2 artists, and then you say one should go and then one should stay.
2.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna name a couple, but I'll just
Alright,
divide them by 2.
But I don't have to say why. Do I have to say why?
Depends.
Oh, okay. I want to get in trouble now.
Okay. Firstly, let's start. Gaza or the dog? Who should go?
Dog should go.
Oh,
I feel like Gaza
knew
is
it.
a legend.
Gaza's a legend.
Yeah. The very first people to fill up a whole stadium.
Oh,
That's big.
True. Okay. Mega and Luthor. Oh no, Mega and Spooza.
Oh my God! Why would you do that? Ah.
There you go. Let's go.
Oh my God. Yo.
Let's go, man. Keep it. This is gonna be fun.
I think Mega should go.
Mega should go.
Yeah.
Mega.
Just looking at,
Man, Mega, you should go.
numbers don't lie. I
Okay.
think Mega should go.
Okay. Let me run it back. Chester and Phatboi Luthor. I don't know if the combination.
No,
like,
I don't think. I think
Yeah?
you should mix it up.
Mix it up.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's like better yet, just who would you choose?
Just I know Fatboi Luthor, so I will say.
There we go.
Oh my God! How many more?
We're
do
gonna
we
end
have?
collaborations now. No, that's the last one.
Are you sure?
No. That's not
Okay,
the
let's
last
go. Let's come back to this one. Let's just go to another one.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Daphne or Otea?
But Caleb. Otea should stay.
Otea should stay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Daphne
she's
should
back
go.
and she's making bangs, eh?
I like Otea's music.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to KP list or script.
Come on. The best friends? Damn. Oh my
I like
God.
this game. I like
Why
this
would you
game.
do this? I would say script should go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, actually, I saw you did a smash or something challenge you did on your YouTube. What was that? There was one interesting one. I think it was the one you had Michael Mshelelo. Who else did you have on it?
I don't remember. It was
Script, I think.
What?
And then another guy. I don't know what his name is. Would you still consider that?
Consider what?
You said you would kill Michael. You would marry Script, I think, or you said you'd marry him.
Okay.
Yeah, and then what's the other guy? I don't know the guy actually.
Well, I
There's
trying to
another guy.
say would I consider marrying script?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've met
Okay.
script a couple of times, but I've never had a conversation with him. So
About making music, not even about making music.
it's just anything in general. We just see each other and just greet.
And he's actually a good guy. I also actually met him.
Yeah.
Like I was at the concert, not at the concert. It was a CD launch of Gaza's, and then he just came up and I was just like sitting in my corner, and the guy just like, yeah, I'm Script. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
these are artists we need. Not those artists that want to
We
be
just
greeted.
there to.
Exactly.
I know.
Yeah, that was actually very humble and all that, man.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna end here, man.
Oh, I didn't choose.
You didn't
But it's
choose
okay.
yet?
Let's end it.
No.
What
We're not
the
gonna
hell?
do that. We are not going to do that.
What the hell?
The words of Jessica, we are not going to do that.
Okay.
Give us. What are you gonna give us?
Are we back to the Fatboi Luthor and Chester? Or what?
Yes.
You know what? Fatboi is my boy. So Chester
I
should
knew
go.
it. I knew it.
Come
I
on.
knew it.
I have to be loyal. Yeah.
All right. Again, man, thank you so much for coming through, man. It's been
Thank you
great.
for
This is the
having
first episode, man, and
Yeah.
hoping to boost this up and make more of this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you should continue it. This is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this actually.
Next time we should drink more shots. I would have probably spilled more,
Yeah, and then we
Who
could
knows?
have probably also spoke about some interesting things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, man, it's the Juvenile Podcast. Thank you so much to Emvee K for coming through and making the time to talk to us about her, her music industry and more of that. So yeah, man, it's the Juvenile Podcast, aka John, the Curious Black Boy. It's peace out. Can you say something, Chief? Yeah, man, thank you so much for watching that video. On behalf of the whole Juvenile team, thank you so much. We took the longest to drop this video, you know. A lot of technical difficulties were experienced, but you know, yeah. Turn on your notification bells, like, subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. We'll be posting a lot of exciting content, man. We'll be dropping a lot of exciting interviews coming up soon, a lot of discussions, man. We'll be having the coolest of people here on the platform to talk about, you know, like a lot of exciting stuff. So make sure, man, you stay tuned to us. Don't miss out. Peace.